What's going on today? I am going to be playing as the Eagles against the Vikings, and let's see who wins.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Ty Chandler to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out to the 10th pick of the draft, coming off that national championship in Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
This guy's a winner. Everywhere he has been, whether at the high school level in Illinois, down at IMG Academy, or up there in Ann Arbor, this guy, J.J. McCarthy, finds a way to win. On the back of bringing a national championship to Michigan, he rose to the top half of the first round in the NFL draft in April, and now a huge opportunity. Kirk Cousins departs, and expectations rise as J.J. is going to get a chance to prove that he can be a winner at this level too.
Complete out to the right side. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Darius Slay with the stop. McCarthy throwing on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
Got an interception.
Let's
go.
He makes the 20th interception of his career. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but
go
in
for
an
the pass.
INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue.
And he gets in, touchdown,
Giants,
Philadelphia.
baby. Touchdown.
The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point.
Extra
Good
point
play in
good.
the lane there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line
tackle,
before he's
baby.
taken down.
Let's cover hole in one.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with an opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop
We're going
it.
to blitz him a couple times.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that. Down inside the 25.
Try to make him kick it.
Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. He's got Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Hurts throwing again. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. That's the end of one. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. On fourth down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker.
Fourth down, the first down, baby.
18-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. On first down, Hurts. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They motion the tight end over. They're going to run with Barkley. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Barkley. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown.
Let's go.
The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 31. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And
this is where I pull ahead, baby.
Records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and
wiped it away.
They're going to be going after number 3. You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag, He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Into traffic.
Let's
Complete.
go. First
And they
down.
stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts.
Touchdown, baby.
3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. As well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He just throws this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson.
3rd and 7.
Touch him down after a short pickup.
I'm going to do a cover 6.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Feeling they're going to run it. Let's go for the pass.
Here has the connection to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Vikings in possession.
Let's hold him, please.
Back to the air. McCarthy
Hold him, hold him, hold him. Son of a...
has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Saw blitz.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
They're going to run it. They're going to run it.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Jones reels it in. He's still going at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And let's stop him. Let's stop him. Come on.
Now it's McCarthy.
Okay, 2nd and 10.
It's an incomplete pass.
Convert.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Passing struggles, bleeding over from
Okay, 3rd and 10.
He's forced to get rid of this one.
We got to stop him. We got to stop
So
him.
after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
McCarthy looking to throw.
Let's
Hawkinson
go.
reels it
4th
in.
and 4th.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Smith able to put it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, Britton Covey. And this drive will start inside the 25.
We're going to waste
We've
time
already
here.
seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Madden 1 and make your case for who should get a boost.
We're going to go for the Hail Mary of the game.
Up 20. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The 2nd half of our preseason finale is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Hurts trying again on second down. Catches made.
Let's go.
It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He fires one deep down the right sideline.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off.
Oh, I got intercepted.
It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over beyond their own 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Blitz it.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's McCarthy to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
They don't cover one. See what that'll do. Hopefully they intercept it.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's on the move.
On the grade sheet, we called this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures. There was nothing to be had.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Smith able to put it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Covey now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He completes it.
Let's go.
And he's tackled
Gotta
after getting
dial in. That's all I gotta do.
They'll come up 1st
Go.
and 10. Man in motion, headed right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he works this to the 38 before
Yes,
going
we
down.
finally got one of theirs hurt.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hurts throwing again. That pass complete to Goddard. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Got him, Bears.
Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, It's what, a two-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Let's go. Watch this. 2 points. 2 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Getting it up, baby.
Chandler now on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Okay, guy's hurt.
They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Escapes the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Now McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles get
Let's go, another interception, baby.
A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. This one not up. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings have some new life in the fourth. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
We're going to stop him, boys. We're going to stop him. We're going to stop him. Let's go.
Shake off that previous INT. Still going inside the 35. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. They'll send him over right. We give inside to Akers. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Once again, it's Akers. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Now Darnold. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Darnold looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Big gain downfield. And he
they got a touchdown again.
Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead.
Yeah, let's go.
Not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that 2-point try. Could have made it a 1-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. It means more than likely a couple possessions, too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run. That leaves him 1 short, and it brings up 4th down. Again, this is Gainwell. And he's brought down for a loss. 1st down, ball at the 36. Darnold. And he just hucks this one
Stay
away.
down, Keish.
Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. And it'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down from the red zone. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Akers up the middle. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. Here's Pickett. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score. In order as they take over. Trying to force one through there. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Just trying to stall time, guys.
They stick with Gainwell. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that
That's how we
35-yard
do it.
line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one vehemently swatted away. So it's second down coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has it at the 7. And that's good for a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often
And
to
that's
scoring.
for the win.
And then when you get it to a tight end
Y'all
and play
have a good
action,
night.
it's just a
Alpha
little icing
Target
on the
Network.
cake.
So it's an